Guys, welcome back to my another video. In this video, we are going to discuss about security troubleshooting, which we learned for AWS Certified Developer Associate exams. Actually, the troubleshooting security issues on AWS environments. Security troubleshooting involves diagnosing and resolving issues related to authentication, authorization, encryption, access control, and compliance. In upcoming slides, we'll discuss more things, the key features and everything about the AWS security troubleshooting. Security troubleshooting, as I said before, it involves diagnosing and resolving issues related to unauthorized access, misconfigured permissions, insecure configurations, or vulnerabilities in AWS resources. For an AWS Developer Associate, this typically includes IAM permission errors, network security issues, service-specific security problems, application vulnerabilities. For if we discuss IAM permission errors, for example, access denied or unauthorized operation. If we go with Amazon Cognito, and it handles user authentication and authorization, debug issues like invalid tokens or failed signs. The key AWS services and tools for security troubleshooting. AWS Identity and Access Management, IAM. The purpose is it manages user and service permissions. Used for troubleshooting, it diagnoses access denied errors by reviewing IAM policies, user, role, or resource based. Use the IAM Policy Simulator to test permissions and identify missing actions or resources. Check IAM role trust policies to ensure services. Example, Lambda EC2 can assume the roles. Example, if a Lambda function cannot access an S3 bucket, verify the function's IAM role include S3 get object permissions. AWS CloudTrail, the logs API calls and user activity across AWS services. The use of troubleshooting here is it investigates unauthorized access attempts or failed API calls. Example, access denied or invalid access key ID. Identify who performed an action and when. Verify if API calls are being made with the correct credentials or not. For example, if an application receives a 403 error, use CloudTrail to check the API call details and confirm the IAM role or user credentials used. Amazon CloudWatch. Now we'll discuss about the Amazon CloudWatch. Here, it is a common security troubleshooting scenarios used for troubleshooting. Here we need to review application logs for security related errors. Example, failed authentication attempts. Use CloudWatch logs insights to query for specific security events. Example, access denied or invalid token. Set up alarms for suspicious activities. For example, high error rates in API gateway. Example, if an API gateway endpoint returns 403 errors, check CloudWatch logs for details on the request and authentication failures. Next, we'll go with AWS configuration. Like it is like Cognito. Purpose, it tracks the resource configurations and compliance. Used for troubleshooting, it checks for non-compliant resources. For example, if an S3 bucket is unexpectedly accessible, use AWS config to review its public access setting and recent changes. AWS security groups and network ACLs. The purpose of it controls network traffic to AWS resources. For example, EC2 or RDS. Used for troubleshooting, verify inbound and outbound rules to ensure only unauthorized traffic if allowed. Check for overly permissive rules. Example, allowing 0.00 for SSH or HTTP. I'm sorry. For example, if an EC2 instance is unreachable. Confirm the security group allows the required ports through AT or H for HTTP. Security troubleshooting methodology. These are the step by step. We need to inspect or test or debug the thing for troubleshooting methodology. First of all, we need to identify the issue, then check logs and audit trails, analyze the permissions, inspect network security, validate resource configurations, test and resolve, monitor, and prevent returns. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching my video. In upcoming videos, we'll discuss more about the exam specific tips like we need to secure a serverless for security based, be ready for Lambda, Cognito, everything. The sample security troubleshooting is like, if at all, the questions from this we can expect as, hey, if a serverless application using Lambda and API Gateway returns a 403 forbidden or 80 conflict thing invoking the APIs, we need to answer it as enabling and reviewing API Gateway. Just I went through a little example. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel.